Well, Senator Babafemi Ojodo is still with us in the studio. He is a special advisor to the president on political matters. Distinguished, this is going to border a tad on the personal, but I want to ask you, have you forgiven your daughter?
I never had anything against my daughter. I trained my children to be independent and to be critical. And, coming out to criticize the regime, the government, for me, is what I would have done in my younger days as well. When I was younger than I was an activist. I came out of university, I criticized the military, I fought the military until... so she is following the path set down in our family. I was also, my dad was a member of NPN, National Party of Nigeria, and I was a member of Unity Party of Nigeria as a young person. I used to criticize my dad too. So it's nothing about forgiveness or whatever. It's
good to know that you're forgiving her, but because she says that she says she still stands by how she was just expressing herself and how she felt. But then,
I do not hold that against her. I want to emphasize that. No.
Her sentiments, the fact that, even family members were criticized. I mean, of course, they are entitled to their opinion. But then it also goes to show, or goes to tell people that all is not well within the APC.
I will explain that to you. What is wrong is that, hitherto, all of us were benefiting from resources from corruption. I mean, if I were special advisor in the government of PDP, I will have so much money that I can buy SUVs for my children, send them on holidays abroad. People do not know that things have changed. Everybody look in the past.
Are you saying that your daughter was complaining because she wasn't getting
I'm saying every night you talked
corruption?
I'm saying that you talked about Nigerians and how they felt about our government. What I'm saying is that when PDP was in power, as a pastor or a bishop or a chief or whatever, or a big politician, when you go to the villa, when you are living, you live with like $50,000, $100,000, and when you get to your hotel, you probably give your driver some, you give your maid some, and everybody was benefiting from that. That makes things easier for people. You could see young men and women who have not earned in naira in their life using iPhone what have $1 million, buying attachments worth almost $500,000. Those were past. This government has made sure that it has plugged all of these holes. So a lot of people are crying. A lot of people are saying things are not going on well because those are not happening again. People should go and be productive. There is a need for people to go and be productive, to go and get something to do. The government is prepared to assist people to get something to do and create wealth. We can't expect that money will come, that money will come from government. Things are hard, yes, granted. But again, it's a process of change. We are changing from what we used to do. And when there is change, there will be pain. Is
the APC taking this as a lesson? That the fact that, the former vice president left the party? Because they're saying there will be many more defections.
Who are the many more?
Are you on your guard?
We have always been on our guard. But what we are saying is that we have a record that we are going to sell to Nigerians when the time comes for the president to offer himself to want to run again. We are going to. People are working very hard at that.
Well, we have to thank you most kindly for coming on Sunrise today. And I'm happy to hear that, all is getting better between you and your daughter. Senator Babafemi Ojodo is a special advisor to the president on political matters. So that's the package we have for you this morning from Abuja. Thank you so much for being a part of the program this morning. I'm Maokwe Ogun. It's back to the team in Lagos.
Thank you, Maokwe. And that's it from here in Lagos. Thank you for watching. I'm Neota Igbe.
Have a great day ahead. I'm Gimba Umar. Bye for now.